Okay. I'm down here at the dam. I walked down the river to the dam. This is Second Life, and the dam is over there. So let me turn the camera around so you can see what some YouTubers go through to bring you the view. See that right there? That's my other camera perched on this ledge. I didn't walk too far out because I'm the only one down here. If I have an accident, then it would be too bad. There's some rocks down here right underneath the tripod. And this is the view. Normally, you would be able to see that island down there. Zoom in. That's kind of fast. Normally, you'd be able to see that island. Where you see the grass there, people be walking on that. And now it's all covered up. Trying to zoom out. Welcome to live chat. Okay, my privacy. Yes, this allowed me to zoom out. There we go. All right. So this is it. This is why I walked down here to show you this. I don't know quite the function of this. On both sides of this dam, some of the water is diverted to the side, come back. And I believe there might be some sort of a floodgate over there or something. I'm not quite sure what that is, because I see some mechanism and rope or something and some gears on that at the end. See if I can zoom in again. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm not going down there. All right, folks, this is it. Time for me to head back. Grab my camera and tripod, get off this wall before I disassemble it. Step down here, 3-foot step down, and just stroll back. Remind me of the days on the farm up in Toady area, where I would go off by myself and walk along down to the stream by myself. When I get down there, I'll check out what we call ziggy-zaggy, which are really praying mantis. Well, not really, that's our name. Our name is our name. You know, we don't have to follow what other people call it. And then the butterflies, and the worms, the fish, the tadpoles. That's the kind of life I live. Used to love being on the farm, checking those things out. Even when I was in Monrovia, I used to go down to Slipway. Most people don't know there's an airport down at Slipway. Haven't been used since I was a kid. Planes used to come and land on the river and taxi up to that airstrip, which is just a slab of concrete. And I was never down there to see one actually fly down and land. And you call it land? Is it landing? If it's on water? Because it's not on land, so fly down there in water. There is somebody else up there. By the look of this grass, leaves and stuff on here, I got a feeling the water was this high at some point. Folks, this is what I was trying to show you right here. I don't know what this is. How you doing? Do you happen to know what this is? It's some sort of a...
It's a fish ladder.
Fish ladder. Oh, okay.
I don't know if it works, but it's supposed to. The idea is that the fish can come out of the pan.
So they will swim.
Put the pan like this, like sticking out here.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know how to go against the speed.
Yeah, no, not on a day like this. Unless it's salmon or something. I think a salmon can make it.
What?
Salmon.
Ain't got none of those around here.
None of them around here, huh? What is cold water fish, right?
Yeah, that's up in the Northwest.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish it was warm water because that's the only fish I eat. Really. Salmon and bluefish.
Supposed to be healthy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was eating it when it was really cheap. And then everybody found out it was healthy. Now the price going up. It's crazy.
Now when you eat it, you don't know how much plastic.
That too, and not only that is GMO, not GMO, what they call it, where they breed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they started breeding them, the meat was much fatter, it was thicker.
It doesn't have the same taste.
No, nothing,
It
nothing.
doesn't have the same texture either.
Yeah, and
It's like mush compared to
it used to be harder to put, when I cook them, I peel the skin off, right? I take the skin off, and this come off so easy, it's easy. Just peel right off.
I'll tell you a secret the way I cook it. I saw this in the internet. You have an iron skillet. I cook it straight from the freezer.
Okay.
Take out the freezer. I put the iron skillet in the boiler for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then I put the fish in. And it cooks both sides. It's got the iron on it. And I put
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, what I do, I take the skin off. I put little bit of what's the thing, avocado oil or something like that in the bottom, just a little bit, just to oil the pan, not for it to fry anything. I don't fry anything. And then I put my seasoning, my basil, all the different things I use in the bottom, and set it on top. And then
you ever hear of soyaki?
huh?
You ever hear of soyaki?
No.
It's like soy sauce with garlic and other stuff.
Okay.
So I take the frozen fish, I put olive oil and rub it in on top, and then on top of that I put a little pepper and salt, and then I put that soyaki, sort of like soy
Okay.
sauce with extra stuff.
Yeah, I do use a little soy sauce. I use that with when I do my salmon. I use that with this seasoning I get from Trader Joe's 21 Select. I use that. There's no sodium in it. I use that, and I use something else that I shouldn't be using right out of the supermarket, barbecue sauce. I don't usually use that.
Well, the soyaki I get,
Yeah.
soyaki,
Yeah,
is from Trader Joe's too.
yeah. Okay, I will look for it next time I go.
But it may have to soy. I've got a bunch of soy. I don't have any trouble. with
Well,
soy.
I mean, occasionally I'll do salt, but normally I don't. But when I'm doing my salmon, I use that, and I use some soy sauce, right? Mix that in the barbecue sauce, honey barbecue sauce, and then I'll like maybe 1/3 cook the salmon in the oven, take it out, spread that sauce, that mixture of sauce and seasoning over the top. I use raw honey, and it's kind of stiff. So I melt it and then pour it over it, and I put it down in the bottom
That's good.
and just heat it up, caramelize that top. My daughter and other people say I'm the only person that eats salmon from. In fact, my aunt was telling me that I need to open a salmon eatery.
Yeah, well, the only thing worse than opening a restaurant is opening a stable for horses, but you got to take care of them.
Oh yeah. Well,
24 hours a day, 365 a year.
yeah, and I understand restaurant there's a lot of waste in food and stuff like
The
that.
whole world is
Yeah. Well, I go to the supermarket now to buy one little item, a toothpaste or something like that. They want to put it in a bag. I said, no, I don't need a bag.
yeah,
Because as soon as I get home, it's going in the trash.
it's not going to affect you and me, but it's going to affect the drainage system.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing. You've got all these money people ruining the goddamn world.
Yeah, well, gotta make the money, they say. And more money they make, the more money they want.
It's terrible.
Okay, let me get out of here.
Camera with you?
Oh, this is the camera right here.
Camera in it?
It's the camera with a gimbal. The whole thing. That's the camera right here. And this is I'll turn it on so you see how. That's the gimbal.
It's a what?
The gimbal.
It's a
So when you move it like this,
Yeah.
it's nice and stable. You don't get all that jerkiness in it.
What kind of, how many times is it magnified by that?
Oh, 4 times.
4 times?
Yeah.
You get 5 with your camera.
With this?
If phone, yeah.
Well, with this, actually, if I'm using it with the phone, it will only do 4 times because the image from that is goes to the phone through Bluetooth.
Right.
Right. And if I use that with the phone, I can only do 4 times. If I use it by itself, but the screen is a little small, I can go up to 8 times. But when you start going up too high, you lose resolution. Quality goes away.
This is pretty good up to 5 times. See it swallowing? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was told the bank swallowed. Here comes another one.
It's amazing. Wherever I've lived in, 3 countries? They're everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, there's another little bird, little brown one. Don't know the name of. I know the name, but I can never remember when I need it. They're everywhere too. I remember seeing them in Liberia, West Africa when I was a kid. They're here. They're in England. Everywhere you go, they're there. I mean, we are everywhere, right? So why can't there be?
8 billion people.
Wow. Okay, let me get on back there.
You gotta get some pictures of that.
Oh, I've already got plenty of pictures. I was down there while you were up here.
No, that you I saw that guy here. Those are
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah, oh no. I was taking some pictures.
Did you ever hear the famous artist Akins?
Yeah. He just passed, right?
No, he
all
passed
his-
about 200 years ago.
200
150.
Okay, no, then that's not the guy they were just talking about on the news. No, this was a graffiti artist. No, what's he?
This man, he was a famous artist.
But the name rings a bell.
He took pictures of the Schuylkill River back in like the early 1800s.
Okay.
He was a paint when they did dissections in Jefferson Hospital. He used to go in when they were dissecting bodies and look at all these people. They better be careful.
Oh, okay. All right, folks, we're gonna let me do this on you live here. Get these folks.
They know that there's a waterfall here.
Well, the first time I came down here, I came with my drone,
Can
and
you do what?
my drone.
Oh, you have a drone?
Yeah, and I saw, but I didn't know how to use it properly, how to set it up quick. And I saw 2 guys, I think there were 2 or 3 that went over the waterfall.
They went over?
Yeah,
In what?
in was kayak.
Really?
Yeah.
And they were alive on the other side?
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't this rough.
You gotta be careful. There's a big rock right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean apparently they must have known the river. Yeah, they went over. I was kind of low.
You think they meant to go over?
Oh yeah, they meant to go.
There's
Yeah,
some
they went
crazy-
over and then they picked it up and walked back up here.
Some crazy people in this world. It's like climbing deer.
And these are
There
kids.
goes a bear. I think that's a big blue hen.
Maybe they will turn around
See that
because I
one
think that's.
flying up there alongside there in front of the trees. You see that bird?
Oh yeah.
We saw a bald eagle out here about 2 years ago.
I hope he's turning around. Yeah, it looks like they are.
We got a dog on that one.
Say that again.
We got a dog on that one.
Oh.
Now they go over the falls.
I mean, I'm sure they can hear the noise. You know. Look like they're heading over to the side there.
If they're strong enough, they get pretty strong ground.
I see they got some heavy equipment over there doing something. Yeah, I would think they're locals. They must know the area.
Now they must be going into the canal, the Manningham Canal.
Yeah, okay. But that comes out the other side?
I don't know if it does.
I was around that side once before. I think one of these trails is called the Henry something trail.
I don't think so. There's a Henry Avenue on there.
Yeah.
on that side. It's still in water. I think that must be the beginning of the Mannion Canal. It goes right behind Mannion.
Okay.
We will follow their head. See where it goes. How'd you find this place?
Oh, on the map. On the
Not
map.
many people know about it. I come
Yeah.
down here all the time.
Yeah, I like water. I like being around water.
Everybody does. That's a human thing. You started out before you were on this earth, you were in water.
Yeah. So I got on the map, and when I fly my drone, I usually fly around water. And I'm like, yeah. The only thing that's little interference from those towers up there.
Yeah.
Okay. And folks, we are done with this.
I've never been on the other side.
Alright, we are done for the day. Time to head in. I can put my hand in front of the camera.
It's a good shot to get those sycamore trees down there. You see those white trees at the bottom?
Where?
Right where the water, where the river turns. How they stick out over
On
the
this
water.
side? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see them. I see them. Yeah, it'd be nice to fly the drone down there and capture them, but those cables hanging over, I don't want to take that chance.